This just happened to fall like this, but number 10 is probably the most important in this. Hey y'all, it's Kanisha Thekosweet here on YouTube, and as you can see by the title of the video, I'll be talking to you today about the 10 things that I've learned over my adulthood that it takes to become the woman of your dreams. Now these things are just a start, and I'm only touching bases on the topics and not going into specifics in this video, but I will be filming other videos that go into specifics on each topic. And if you're interested, keep watching, and if you want to know more, click the subscribe button, because I am going to have more videos coming elaborating on these different topics. So these are in no particular order. I'm just putting out there the things that I've learned over my 18 years of adulthood in how to become the woman of my dreams. The first thing is working out. I think as young adults, we think that working out, because our metabolism is usually higher, we think that working out isn't something that we really need, but working out is very important, and it helps you, that image of who you want to be, and you cannot forget that health is wealth. Being wealthy financially is just as important as being wealthy from a health standpoint. Number 2 is doing your internal work. When I say doing your internal work, I'm referring to making sure you're drinking water, things like your gut health, your mental health, and what you actually are consuming, because what you put into your body is what you put out, and not only from food, is what you're listening to, the things that you watch on TV, etc. Number 3, the things that you want should be personalized to you. Whether or not that's your personal style, looking put together, your hair, and maintaining a clean, neat appearance. Now, clean, neat appearance and all of those things, those will be your personal vision of what they look like. Don't go based off of other people's, because that might not work for you. This needs to be personalized to you. Number 4, productivity. So you want to be as productive as possible with your time. You should always be working toward your goals and being productive. That may mean waking up early, but then again, it needs to be personalized to you. Back, to number 3. Follow as much of a routine as possible. It helps with establishing and maintaining healthy habits, and coming up with a plan and sticking with it. That can definitely make or break a lot of things that you will encounter if you are not planned for the things that you're trying to achieve. Number 5 is setting goals. So you should definitely have goals set, and you should also know the difference between goals versus dreams. I'll touch bases again in another video, but and with your goals, don't overthink them. We can be our own worst enemy sometimes when it comes down to overthinking things. Number 6 is educating yourself. You are a sponge. Your brain is a sponge. It's porous, and you are only as smart as the effort you put into it. You should always be learning something. I try to read. I signed up with Skillshare, so there's not as little skills here or there. But you should always be intaking new information so you could be a well-rounded, well-versed woman. Number 7, I'm kind of going back to earlier when I said health is wealth, even though that fell under another topic. But this topic is health is wealth. Ladies, you must make sure you're going to doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. This is not only referring to gynecologists and OBGYNs if you end up getting pregnant, blah, blah, blah. No, you need to be seeing a primary care physician. You need to be going to the dentist and maintaining your health. It goes far beyond what we see on the outside. Number 8, financial literacy. Yeah, so financial literacy can be a bit of a struggle, especially if you're not used to, well, for one, financial literacy isn't taught in schools, so you have to have the desire to want to be better financially. You have to have the desire to want to grow and excel financially. This comes to savings. You should always be saving. Your credit score, it has value. It will save you money in the long haul. And living within your means. You definitely have to learn how to live within your means if you want to be financially free. Number 9. I personally struggled with a lot. I was a shy girl. So number 9 is being social, networking, talking to people, continuing conversations. You practice these things as you're a young adult so you can master them by the time you're older and make those valuable relationships and hold on to those valuable relationships, and you'll know how to navigate through them. Number 10, so this just happened to fall like this, but number 10 is probably the most important, and that's setting boundaries. So setting boundaries, you have to have the confidence in yourself to be able to set boundaries. You have to know when to let go. When it comes to setting boundaries, being patient, because things might not come as quickly as you want, but if you have those boundaries and they line up with your goals, you'll be set like with that confidence, and you won't be moved. You'll be steadfast in your goals. So that's something you should aim to work for. And last but definitely the most important thing, I think, not the most important thing, the most important part for this piece is knowing how to say no. Saying no can be difficult, especially to loved ones and those who are in relationships where we value that person a lot. You have to know how to say no. You have to be able to set boundaries. You have to know that you can't overextend yourself. So yeah, that last piece is saying no. So with that being said, I will definitely elaborate on all 10 of these topics in other videos. And if you like what you saw, I hope that you subscribed, and I'll see you in more. Bye.